my little hair tingy. All right. So, I've missed you guys. Sunday night was a really fun live stream, man. Everything was cool. But I'll tell you what, as soon as that Sunday night live stream ended, I went in there, had me a bowl of frosted mini wheats, and the pain started. I've had my final will. Oh, well, I feel like I should wait a moment for people to get here. This is an awesome story. Okay, not really, but hey, what's up, Chinchilla? I'm just getting ready to tell the story of why I haven't streamed the last few days and what the hell happened Sunday night. Hey, what's up, Dan Z? Sunday night. All right, we got a couple people here now. So you guys made it. I think Dan, Chinchilla, Tim, I believe all three of you guys were here Friday or Sunday night. Spud, my man. I know Spud and Mary were here. And yeah, we're early tonight, man. We're off work. Off work tomorrow, too. Feeling a little nauseous. Might spit out some blood in the middle of this stream, but don't panic. It's okay. So anyhow, like I was saying, Sunday night, man, was a pretty fun chat. I thought we were having a good time. Got some, said some funny shit. You guys said some funny shit. Everything was cool. I celebrated with a bowl of frosted mini wheats afterwards. And then, man, this wisdom tooth, it's been bothering me kind of for about a year, but never that bad. And I know I've needed to have it pulled out. And so finally Sunday night, man, it was just like beyond a toothache. Like it was real bad. Like I was dropping down to one knee and just being like, oh my God, I didn't know what to do. I started slamming beers. I was taking like an Advil, Tylenol, everything over the counter we had here in the house. And yes, field to the bears. I love it. So, and I mean, that must have went on for about 3 hours or so. And then finally I didn't even really fall asleep. I just sort of passed out. I was just like exhausted from the pain after a while. Like other than my kidney stone, I think this was the worst thing I had, man. I mean, I broke my wrist when I was younger, but I don't even remember that pain. I was burned when I was like an infant. I don't remember that pain, but I remember the kidney stone pain. And that was like within 20 minutes, I'm like, I got to go to the emergency room. I didn't consider the emergency room the other night because I just kind of knew what it was. I knew I wasn't going to die or whatever. So I just dealt with it, I guess. I want to say I toughed it out, but I didn't really tough it out because I was feeling like a little bitch and squirming around, pouting, feeling sorry for myself, the whole deal, And then the next day it was a little bit better. Obviously scheduled a dentist appointment immediately the next day. And it was a little bit better then. The pain went from like, if passing out is a 10, I would say this pain was maybe a 7. Like I didn't think I was going to go out or anything. It wasn't that bad, but just real fucking bad. Like a 7's bad. Don't get me wrong. That's like a 1. And pretty fucking stupid punching myself on that side of the mouth, the face. So anyways, long story short, after some mix-ups and some problems with the first place I scheduled an appointment, I found a place that would like get me in today. That was the other thing. Once I finally scheduled an appointment, I like tried to tell them, man, this is pretty bad. This is basically an emergency. Again, I'm not going to die, but Aspen Dental claims, we're all about emergencies. We do whatever we can to help you out, all this fucking bullshit. And really, whatever. They're just like any other dentist, man. They'll get to you when they can. So the best they could do was some location that's like a half an hour away. They could get me in Thursday, which is today. And, but then they weren't going to do the extraction today. They were like, nah, we're just having you in for x-rays and the exam. We can't do the extraction on the same day. And meanwhile, through like 3 phone calls, I kept trying to get that out of them. Like, I'm just coming there for the extraction, and that's it. I'm not a dentist. I don't know exactly what's wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're going to give me the x-rays and be like, oh, damn, I can see why that thing's been causing you some pain. We got to pull that out of there. But they were like, nope, we don't do x-rays and exam and extractions in the same day. You'll have to reschedule and come back. So I more or less just told her to fuck off and I'll go call someone else. Yeah, it was my final wisdom tooth. And so me and my mom got on the horn, started calling around. She called a bunch of places. I called a bunch of places. And finally, we got a place that would like get me in today. It was like 9 o'clock this morning. They were like, can you be here at 10:15? I was like, motherfucker, I can be there at 9:15. So I got there and then I get there and I just wait around and wait around and wait around. And it kind of, for whatever reason, it sort of flared up. It felt pretty good really this morning, but while I'm there, it was started bothering me to where I'm just like sitting in the waiting room like this. And so then finally they called me back, and then I just sit there and I sit there and I sit there. So okay, to speed this story up, right before they're about to give me the fucking shots in the mouth, maybe they already gave me the shots in the mouth. No, not yet. They were about to give me the Novocaine to the mouth, a couple of shots to the jaw. I didn't care. I wanted those shots to the jaw, and they checked my blood pressure and it was up to like 197 over something high. I don't even know, but it was he used the word dangerous. He like kind of looked back and was like, whoa. He's like, this is dangerous, man. We can't go forward if your blood pressure's like this. He started asking me if and I'm like, no, no, no. Here's the deal, man. A, I'm in pain. B, I'm pissed off at Aspen Dental. So I already came in here a little bit on the chip. Now, you guys, I understand you're busy and I really appreciate the fact that you're seeing me today, but I've been here for an hour and you've done nothing except let me sit around in pain. So yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated. I'm angry. I'm losing my cool a little bit here, man. My blood pressure, my blood probably is boiling. I was like, can I just calm down a little bit, go outside, get my phone, have a drink of water or something, text Mary, something, anything. And they were like, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Sure. So I did all that. And then it brought it way, way down. I think it was like 154 over something, which is still probably not great, but they were like, all right, let's do it. So they give me the Novocaine. He comes in, and then my other extractions, my very first extraction I had done by a guy who said he pulled teeth in the army for 25 years. I mean, when this guy pulled my tooth, I couldn't believe it. It was the first time I ever had a wisdom tooth pulled. I was probably like 20 years old. I mean, it must have been 2 seconds. That dude was just like, wham. He's like, you're going to feel a little pressure. And then out. The tooth, about as long as it takes you to take a hook out of a fish's mouth. That's how long it took him to pull my tooth out. I was like, whoa, that's it? You're done? He's like, yeah, I've done a few thousand of those. So I was like, cool, no problem. But then I did have problems with bleeding. And then I had my other two wisdom teeth pulled out. One of them also super smooth, lots of bleeding. The other one, it was this youngest dentist guy in Northridge I wasn't real sure about. He struggled a little bit, but still probably only took him 30 seconds. So here we are today. As an old man, I'm rolling in there. I don't know how many people my age still have all their wisdom teeth or whatever. And he starts to go in. He's, the Novocaine's working. I'm like, yep, man, I don't feel shit. You could hit me in the face with a hatchet. I don't think I'd feel it right now, Doc. Well, unfortunately, he didn't. I needed a chinchilla. I really needed was Glover Teixeira there to kind of just bust me in the face a couple times like he did to Anthony Smith. Because this doctor and his tools were not doing it, man. He's jerking and pulling, and I can feel the pressure, man. My mouth on the inside's all fucked up. My lip right here is all fucking sore. And what seemed like 3 or 4 minutes, which maybe was like maybe a minute and a half or 2 minutes, maybe in real time, he stops and goes, he like went over and got some more different tools, and he's working maybe again for another 30 seconds. Then he put something in my mouth. It was like, bite down on this and hold pressure. We need to switch you to the operating room. I have to cut it out. And I was like, oh my God, what? Yeah, I know, right? That's why he got it. I know, man. He just blasted Anthony's teeth out. And the guy was wearing a mouthpiece. Too bad Glover wasn't there today. I'm glad you're here, Chinchilla. Somebody would appreciate that joke. And then, so I'm like, then I start to panic a little bit. I'm not like scared of the dentist or anything, but the guy was already struggling. And then he's like, we're going to move you to the operating room. And I was like, oh my God, what kind of dentist have I come into? No wonder he was able to see me today, because nobody comes and sees this dentist. Dr. Zhang was his name. Nice guy. Wore this Ohio State shirt too, purposely. Almost every dentist in the Dayton area went to Ohio State. So I figured even Dr. Zhang probably went to Ohio State. Sure enough, he did. Didn't matter, man. Didn't make him any better at getting this tooth out. And I don't know, maybe it was just, some people are saying, yeah, as you get older, wisdom teeth can be kind of tricky. They say they're easier when you're younger. I don't know, man. I was like, well, is this guy a fucking amateur? What's going on here, man? And then operating room, cut it out. I was like, that doesn't sound good, man. Can you give me some more Novocaine? Then he bust out that thing. I was like, oh my God. So now I am starting to panic. I can feel the blood pressure going up again, but I didn't say anything. Tried to take some deep breaths. By this point, he had his assistant over there. I feel like I had like 4 hands in my mouth, multiple tools. And eventually, what seemed like another 3 or 4 minutes. And at this point, teeth were breaking. I could hear teeth just smashing and crumbling and breaking. And feeling bits of tooth in my on my tongue, just something, man. And it was not good. Blood at this point. So finally, man, I feel something, and yeah, I'm high on Tylenol 3. That's true, and I can't sleep a whit. Fucking wink. Took an edible, tried everything, man. I can't sleep. I get a little amped up apparently, and I was happy they gave me Tylenol 3. So anyhow, you can feel it, man. You're not feeling pain, but you can feel the pressure, and you probably had a tooth pulled, you guys, and you know how that feels. And bam! Finally, it comes out. And he kind of nodded. The girl smiled, and I was like, "That's it, it's out," and just fucking threw my hands in the air. I was like, "Yes!" And they both kind of chuckled and laughed at that a little bit. And I thanked them, and I wanted to be like, "Dude, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm gonna be fucking dead tomorrow. I know my face is gonna be sore as hell. Can I get some of that Novocaine to go?" So I wasn't real happy. Oh, another thing that put me a little bit on the chip is no, whatever. It's all done now. Yeah, really, Chinchilla. I used to have a good dentist, and then he retired. You know, I wish he wouldn't have, but so yeah, man. And I know my father's got some weird thing with the dentist. I guess he had some bad experience when he was a kid. They like I don't know what they did, man. They made some. I mean, who knows, man? In the '60s, nobody knew what the hell they were doing. But apparently, like he had a problem over here. I don't know what they did. They tried to like numb it over here, and then the person starts drilling on a tooth over here where it wasn't numb. And yeah, man, my dad never went to the dentist. It was always freaked out. He would always encourage us and kind of make us go when we were kids, and we'd be like, "Well, why don't you go there, old fucking Listerine boy?" And he just wouldn't do it. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm older, whatever. I got your mom. I don't really care about my teeth if they're ugly or yellow or whatever." He was a religious brusher. I'll give him that, Listerine man. But I don't have any of that in me. I don't have any of that in me. And previous to tooth extractions, my other wisdom teeth, I would just say fuck it, and I would go into work. I'd keep smoking or doing whatever, and the things would just bleed, 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 bleed. So I did worry about that a little bit. Yeah, right, Michelle. I know. That's why I've been taking it. Even I was a little bit worried about doing all this talking. I feel like I'm a little bit warm. I probably how long was that? What did I just go on some 10-minute rant there? Yeah, like a little 12-minute rant there. I've warmed up a little bit. The streaming might not have been a good idea. Get the blood, let's see. Yeah, spitting out a little blood, not bad. I don't want to gross you guys out too much. Oh no, you woke up. Oh, so you went with the gas, huh? See, I prefer the shots. Maybe that's why too. And I don't know, man. When I was young, I don't know. Ah, cool, man. Go get it done, Spud. So, have any of you guys had a horrible experience? I saw somebody, Chinchilla, said he's glad he's got a good dentist. The guy I went to high school with, the guy I was pretty decent friends with back then. He seems to have a pretty good dental practice going, but he's in Charleston, South Carolina. So, yeah, my brother got knocked out for his, but I think he had like three of them out at the same time or something. Yeah, that's right, Mary. I may not be here though. This might not have I'm supposed to be relaxing and chilling. I've tried, man. I couldn't sleep at all. I do want to go grab my water though. Hold on. All right. Blah. Blah. All right. So that was my week. I know you guys were probably like, "Where is he, man? Where's that Zappa 20 who's like streaming every night?" No, he's not here. Bleeding doesn't scare me. No, I mean, I'm not looking to bleed. I did see Billy's coming there, but man, I gotta tell you, I'm just not down with the pod thing. Even if I gotta wait till next summer. Friend of mine was like, "Hey, trying to sell me on the pod." He's like, "You don't have to worry about chompers, man." Him and his family are going to the one up in Milwaukee. I guess you're allowed to have up to six people there. He said me and Mary were welcome to fill up their pod, but nah, it's all right, man. I'm not doing pod shows even in Ohio. I'm certainly not going up there for that. Ah, cool. What's up, Michelle? Yeah, the dental assistants were good today. She was really nice. Um, but the pod thing, isn't that where they like put you on a little platform? They had like all those little platforms set up everywhere. I thought that's what they were doing in Thornville, where you had to be in like groups of four or whatever. Maybe I was wrong, but I thought that's what Thornville was doing too. Yeah, I do love pizza. And that's the other thing. I haven't been really, I'm feeling a little nauseous because I haven't eaten much today, taking antibiotics, taking those Tylenol 3s. I kind of like that they don't give you Vicodin or Oxys or any of that super strong stuff. Tylenol 3 does have a little codeine in it, but and I'm going to need it. I think that's what the thing, I think that's what's going on. Maybe I was wrong about Thornville. I don't know if I'd go anyhow, but I'm just maybe thinking about next year. I figure Billy Strings is probably going to be touring the rest of my life, so if I don't catch him this summer, that's cool. Ah, yeah, okay, cool, Chinchilla. Yeah, man, it's one of those deals. But my friend might have been up to something, man. Hey, what's up, Green Eggs? My buddy might have been onto something. He was like, well, these pod shows, man, no chompers, just you and your crew. Not bad. But I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. I also like to move around a little bit. I'm used to going to seeing the P-Fish by myself. And, I'll start out where if I got like a pavilion ticket, I'll do most of the first set there in my seat. Then I kind of wander off. Maybe I hang out with some people for a minute. And I find me a spot on the lawn. And then later in the show, I move to the back of the lawn so I can make my exit. So the pod show doesn't really go along with that. You can't just kind of roam, man. I like to roam. I'm a roamer. So that's it. That was my week. Pain-free Thursday. I don't know how Friday morning's going to feel. This part of my mouth right here, man, is all busted up. You ever have problems like that, Michelle? Do like some people's wisdom teeth just not want to come out? Or was this dentist like maybe not that great? I don't know. It wasn't a big guy. I mean, it wasn't real. That army doctor, man, that motherfucker was like 6'2", 200 pounds. He pulled that thing out, no problem. Well, they gave me Tylenol 3, would he be? Yeah, I'm already a little bit sore. I've been hitting it with ice a little bit. Oh, shit, 70,000 fans. Is that Canelo fight outdoors? I'd say it's outdoors, right? If they're getting 70,000. God, it's so crazy. I think the first time I saw him fight was like on the undercard of Pacquiao and somebody. He was still Saul back then. Oh shit, Cowboy Stadium? Hell yeah. Ah, good, cool, Woody B. You have seen him though, right? I know there for a while you hadn't seen him in forever. Or would this be the first time you've seen him in forever? Man, I'm starting to feel a little gross. All I've been eating is applesauce and diced peaches all day. I'm taking pain pills and did eat a couple gummies too, but oh man. I think drinking that water, I'm also drinking some blood. All right. Well, I just wanted to check in, say what's up. Ah, cool. Well, good, Woody B. I'm glad you got to see me. I bet you that was awesome. That'd be cool. I haven't seen my dad a lot in the last year, but I could. Then one kind of cool, I mean, I don't know, not that any of you guys care about my extended family or whatever, but my aunt and uncle, my aunt's mother has been in a nursing home, and for the last year they couldn't get over and see her. You just like see her through glass or whatever, you know how that deal is. And she's older and wasn't doing well, and they obviously want to see her. Well, she got her vaccines. They got their vaccines, and they were able to reunite and see each other and hug and talk and sing songs together. And then about 2 weeks later, just the other day, she passed away. It's kind of a bummer. But the good news is she held in there long enough to see her family again. Thought I'd leave you guys on that note. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, especially when I knew he went to Ohio State, man. He's a good dentist. Yeah, there was no infection. That was good. Yep. All right, guys. Well, yeah, no, that's pretty cool too, Chinchilla. Yep. 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 All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my crazy tooth story. I'm even slum stooth. My stooth. I guess I am a little high. That's the thing with pills, man. You don't think like you're high, but all right. Peace out, Chinchilla. Boom. And I was kind of bummed out, dude. Nate Diaz was supposed to fight on my birthday, and now it's been pushed back. That was going to be like one of the coolest birthday presents ever. Get to see Nate fight, although I wasn't feeling good about his chances against Leon. All right, guys. Boom. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later. Anybody that watches this after the fact, give me a thumbs up and tell me how much you love my hair.